Looking good, my guy.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And here we can check out the story for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Harper. Vaughn is out there. With Simmons. And it's Graham in at the power forward position. And for the Pelicans, we've got Sharp. Also Thunder out there. Grand out there with Wagner. And it's Potter in at the 4. And for MP in this last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Yeah, MP has to be happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for is a chance to advance. Remember, MP's made it known he wants to lift that NBA Cup.
Taking a look at New Orleans. They've gotten off to a solid start in the group stage of the NBA Cup. They're 2-1. And a win tonight puts them in a very good position.
Well, can't overstate it here. This is a huge game. A loss knocks them out. A win, they've got a decent shot to make it to the knockout round.
And then the situation for Memphis. They have steamrolled through the NBA Cup so far, with 3 straight wins to start the competition.
And with this being their last game of the group stage, they want to keep it rolling, right? Going into the knockout phase, undefeated gives a team a lot of motivation to take home the trophy.
Here's Thunder. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
In the corner, Simmons with it. The shot from the low post is good. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Thunder, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Simmons. Nice defense from Wagner. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Pelicans shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
The drive by Simmons. Yep, that one goes in there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Thunder. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. The three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Graham. Harper with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Brand. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Keeps it alive. Graham with the rebound. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Jazz in Delta Center. Inside. Here's Kasparov. Yep, that one goes.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Thunder. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Wagner. That doesn't go either for Wagner. His leads have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Graham. Now Harper. Kasparov. Defended by Sharp. Simmons can't get it to go. For New Orleans, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Pass to Harper. Lets it go from deep. And it's Potter with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Thunder. Last time out, he had 38 points. Here's Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Kasparov, and he uses the glass on the layup. New Orleans leading by 3. Thunder passes to Brand. Here's Thunder. Pass to Sharp. There's the pick. And the 3 ball is good. Sharp's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
No good from Simmons.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Sharp, the pass to Thunder. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Vaughn can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Potter misses. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Vaughn. From past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Vaughn's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Memphis.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Potter, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Harper the pass to Vaughn. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see a miss from there.
Now, here's Wagner. 12 points his last outing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Graham kicks to Simmons. Kasparov, defended by Sharp. Here's Kasparov. Pelicans pull it in. Brand's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Thunder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this is the 4th and final game of the NBA Cup group stage of play for these two teams.
And both looking to finish strong, right? And punch their ticket to the knockout round.
A pass to Fox. And a wide open look for Simmons. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Simmons got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Kasparov. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Murphy. They set the pick. Here's Thunder. Here's the triple. And it's Fox with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Kasparov. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
They need this. And there's the layup. Out the bucket from Thunder. Thunder's got 12 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Here's Norris. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Thunder. And here's Murphy. Shoots over Fox. Murphy can't hit.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
New Orleans gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And he makes good on the layup. 12 points for him.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Evans feeling it out a bit. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. New Orleans on top. They lead by a bucket. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Going with a whole new group out there. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Thunder is out there with Sharp. Then there's Brand. Then it's Evans. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Jazz did some very solid work. He dropped in 38 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg will see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Again, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. The wide open look here for Fox. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight. And here are the Pelicans now. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Up top, Sharp. And it's Harper with the rebound. Harper's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Vaughn. Now Simmons, covered by Brand. 5 on the clock. There's the pick. And the officials call a traveling violation. Here's Thunder, guarded by Simmons. Here's Thunder. And the 3 off target. And it's Fox with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
You know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
Oh, they did. You can get to the line all you want, but it doesn't really mean much if you can't hit your free throws. And they were rock solid at the stripe.
No good from Simmons. The Pelicans trail. With the drive, here's Sharp. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Sharp's got 8 points. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Brett, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with the traditional set-up guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Thunder passes to Sharp. Now here is Murphy. Guarded by Fox. Here's Thunder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Simmons the open look. And another basket for Memphis.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And that one is hammered home.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Thunder. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Kept alive, Harper. The kick out to Fox. Pass to Vaughn. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Thunder.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
They retain possession. Bucket is good.
Now, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside, Fox. Here's Vaughn. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Thunder. He's got 23.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Fox kicks to Vaughn. Pass to Harper. Now here's Simmons. This one for 3. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Thunder. And it's off from three-point range. With 4 seconds on the clock, a nice shot by Simmons. Simmons got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. Here's Thunder. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
A bunch of road games coming up.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing. From Simmons.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Vaughn. Harper is out there with Simmons. And it's Graham in at the power forward.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Kasparov. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pelicans trail by 5. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Sharp on the wing. He's got 8. The Grizzlies pull it in. Harper's got 11 rebounds in the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, New Orleans trailing by 5. To the inside. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Thunder passes to Sharp. Here's the screen. Oh, good with the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Pass to Vaughn. Shoots the 3. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the Pelicans making a change here. Bass is checked in.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Thunder, and he dunks it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Vaughn. 8 points for him. For Memphis, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And the first one drops. Knox, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And so he hits both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Thunder, pass to Potter. Now here's Bass. He's guarded closely. Thunder passes to Wagner. Drains the three-pointer. Potter's got 5 points so far.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Vaughn kicks to Green. Pass to Harper. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Harper's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still.
Substitution on the court.
Vaughn for the lead. Bangs home the trifecta. 15 points in the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Wagner sharp out there with Thunder. Then there's Brand, and it's Norris in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Driving inside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And Simmons has got the ball here for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's the screen. Here's Sharp. And again, no good by New Orleans.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Pass to Vaughn. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And now a 5-point Memphis lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. A nice shot by Simmons. Simmons got 33 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Wagner from long range. Grizzlies with the rebound. Graham's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fox passes to Graham, and he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Thunder. Sharp with it. 6 on the shot clock. And good. as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
New Orleans making a switch here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Graham, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the...
Substitution on the court.
To Harper from the top of the key and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Thunder passes to Bass.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Both good from the line that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Pass to Graham. Here's Vaughn. The tray. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Simmons against Wagner. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Wagner. On up the court. It's stolen. In the corner, Simmons with it. Vaughn kicks to Graham. To the left wing, to the middle. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Thunder.
2 minutes.
They set the pick. Bass passes to Thunder. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And that one's good, Wagner.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. The Pelicans making a switch here. Sharps checked in, and the free throw, no good. Pelicans trail by 13. Thunder passes to Potter. Graham with the rebound. Graham's got his 6th rebound on the night. Memphis has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Simmons inside. He's defended by Wagner. Simmons dishes to Graham. Here's Kasparov. And it's Potter with the rebound. Now for New Orleans, shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Grizzlies.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Pass to Vaughn. Simmons looking it over. Pelicans pull it in. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on them here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup, 4-0. They are...
Just got to tighten up and get him next time.
You know I rock New Balances myself. Great for mine. Back.